Okay, we are now in editing on how to edit our clip, but I want us to start from the beginning so we can follow it step by step. Telling. So let's use Chat GPT to generate a story. Hey, so let's start. Let me give it a prompt. Okay, this is the prompt. Let's generate a story suitable for children. Give it a title, prompt for images and voiceover, and make it not longer than 5 scenes. Okay, let's say prompt for images for each scene. Okay. Okay, this is the story title, The Brave Little Squirrel and the Golden Alcon. So like we all know, like we said in our first class, this is how to use ChatGPT to generate a story. Okay, this is the story, this is the first scene, this is the voiceover, and this is the prompt for image, and this is the next voiceover. This is the prompt for the image, this is the voiceover, this is the second scene, this is the image prompt, this is the voiceover, this is the third scene, this is the image prompt, this is so as you can see it's just 5 scenes. Okay, you can also ask ChatGPT to make it easy, beautiful, make it to be in tabular form. Okay, I prefer this tabular form most times, so you can see it. This is the scene, this is the story, this is the image prompt, and this is the voice prompt. This is the second scene. Okay, so we are done, and always appreciate ChatGPT each time it finishes, because this is a learning AI tool. The more you give it prompt, the more it increases its database. Alright, we are good. So since we are good with this, let's move on to image generation. Let's generate image. Okay, now let's generate our images. For this, I'm going to be using Ideogram AI. But feel free to use anyone. You can use Ideogram. You can use Microsoft Designer. You can use Bing, like I told us. So anyone you want to use, it's okay. But for this purpose, I'm using Ideogram. Okay, I'm going to use Ideogram for this. So I will go back to our script and copy the first scene, the image prompt. You can see it. I'm going to select text and the image prompt, just like this. Okay, I'm going to copy it. I'll copy it and I'll head over to Ideogram and I'll create prompt and I'll paste it. So this is a small squirrel standing at the edge of a vast forest with a tiny. This is it. I wouldn't. Most times you can go over it and you might decide to make some corrections or some additions, but I won't do all that for now. So I can just leave the settings in auto and I'll make the aspect ratio 16 by 9 because I want it to be widescreen in case I want to post it on YouTube. But if you are pasting only on Facebook or TikTok, you don't use YouTube, you can leave it by 9 by 16. This is portrait. But if you are posting on YouTube, you can use 16 by 9, which is landscape. So that is all. Once we are done, you click on generate. Let's wait and see what it's going to get. Okay, we are done. This is what we have. Let's open it. Okay, this is one. This is another one. This is another one. Okay, these are beautiful. We can just decide to download it. This is the prompt. This is the magic prompt. That is the one the AI regenerated for us. So this is it. So we'll download it. You hold on the screen, you will see download image. Right. I'll download all of them because I might need to use different copies while while editing, so most times I download everything. So downloaded it. So okay, now I'll go back. See, I'll go back to the second scene. This is the second scene. This is the image prompt. So I'll go over and copy this. I'll go over and copy this and go back to ideogram, and we'll do the same thing. Let's remove this. Let's remove this and paste the new prompt and go ahead and generate. Okay, we are done with generating all the images, and we've downloaded them. You can see these are all the AI images. So we'll head over to creating voiceover. I've showed you guys how to use Clipchamp to generate voiceover. Okay, so you go over Clipchamp using your Kiwi browser, like I taught the last time. I'm sure you already know how to create an account and sign up. So you go over to Clipchamp. Okay, you come to text to speech and click on text to speech and wait for it to load. Okay, this is the text to speech interface. You come down here and click create on text to speech, and this is where we are going to copy our voiceover prompts and paste. So we'll go back to ChatGPT and start from the beginning. So we look for the voiceover. This is the first scene and this is the voiceover prompt. So we click start from the voiceover from Sunny. Okay, let's copy the prompt. Alright, so copy it and come over to Clipchamp and paste it. There was a mistake, the S, so I'll correct it as Sunny. Okay, before I continue copy, let me select the language I want to use. Since this is a content for children, I will just use English USA. I'll leave it as English USA. So let's look for a female voice. It's always beautiful if a female voice is narrating a children's story. Let's hear it.
Choose from a variety of voices to help you create a story worth sharing.
Okay, this is fine. Let's just use it. So I'll copy the next prompt. Okay. Copy the next prompt and go over to Clipchamp and paste it. Okay, we're done. I'm done pasting all the voice prompts, so I'll just head over to the down and save it. Okay, I'll head here and save it. So wait for it to generate. Okay, we are done. We can now play it to hear.
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was always full of curiosity and dreams.
That is it. Now that we are done, we can just go over and export it and select 480 pixel. Since we don't need, since all we need is just the voice, so we'll allow it to finish exporting. Okay, we are done with exporting it, and like I told you guys, there are two ways you can do this to separate the video from the audio clip using an MP3 converter, or just using it directly on your separating the audio from your video directly on your CapCut. So for me, I'm going to separate it directly from my CapCut because I don't have time to be doing all those converting. So let's go over to editing now. Before we go over to editing, let's convert our images to videos. So go over to Pixfast, create an account or sign into your account. So I'm going to click image to video. Since I already have the images, not text to video, I'm going to click on image to video. Click here. So upload the first image, which is this. Let's use this. Select it and click done, and allow the image to upload. Okay, the image is uploaded. Okay, I'll leave the prompt empty. I'll leave it to the duration of 5 seconds, and I'll select the camera movement auto. Let the AI select the camera movement, and I'll come over here and click. I'll come over here and click create. So we'll wait for the video to generate. Okay, Pixverse is done with its magic. Let's see what it have. You click on it and you see it. Okay, it's animating the. Okay, this is smooth and good. So you click on it and click download. It's downloaded. Okay, it's downloaded. So I'll go over and select another image. Let's see what it looks like. Let me make it full screen. Okay, this is beautiful. Now this one is having a camera pan to the left. Okay, I like this. So we're done with the second one. So I'm going to go head over and convert all the clips I'm going to use to video. Then we'll continue with the editing. So the next thing to do is to import the audio file, the voiceover. But since it's in video file, you can remember I didn't separate it. It's in video file. I will not go over to sound. All I will do is I will just come here and add new media, then go over to video. I'm going to see it is this one because
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was always full of curiosity and dreams.
So you can see
Today, he would embark on his greatest adventure.
Now it's going to add as an extra timeline.
Some friendly
because it has a video, so I'll click on it and extract the video, the audio from the video, because that is all what we need. Extract audio. So we have the audio here and the video here. So we'll go ahead and delete the video. So we can now lay the extracted audio under the videos we need. So this is it.
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was always full of curiosity and dreams. Today, he would embark on his greatest adventure yet, to find the legendary golden acorn hidden.
So you can see, right? So now we have to go through our script to make sure we are having it correctly. So the first scene said, this is the voice prompt. Sunny the brave little squirrel. Okay, the voiceover ended it somewhere deep in the forest. You understand? For the first scene. Then the second scene is the river was wild and Sunny felt small. Okay, now the scene for there is a wide river fast flowing. So we have to go back to here.
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was always full of curiosity and dreams. Today, he would embark on his greatest adventure yet, to find the legendary golden acorn hidden somewhere deep in the forest.
Okay.
The river was wild.
Deep in the forest. This is where the first scene ended. We can split it so we can know. This is where the first scene ended. So that means this image is supposed to extend to somewhere here. You understand? So since I have one clip, what you can do is you copy this, you duplicate this rather. Since this is 5 seconds video, you can't extend it, so you duplicate it, you click on it and look for duplicate. Now we have two, but if you
was always here, full of curiosity and dreams.
You see it will jump at the end. It will jump back to the beginning, which does not really look professional, nice to me. So what I can do is I click on the second one and look for on the system. You will see edit and reversed, but let me see where we can find reverse on phone. Okay, you click on reverse clip. This is it. Now what this means that once it gets to the end, instead of jumping to the beginning, it continues from that end and reverse back, so you have a smooth clip.
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was always full of curiosity and dreams. Today, he would embark on his greatest adventure yet, to find the legend.
So this means you just while the video plays to the end, and it will start from that end and reverse the camera motion backward. This is what it simply means. So you can use it to have longer clips.
To find the legendary golden acorn hidden somewhere deep in the forest.
See?
The river was wild, and Sunny felt small next to its rushing waters.
So this is it. So we can now go back to our and our script and check the second scene. The second scene, they said, is a wide river fast flowing. Okay. And the scene ends with where they say he safely crossed to the other side. Okay, let's play.
But with the help of some friendly beavers, he safely crossed to the other side.
So this is where the second scene ended. So
felt small next to its rushing waters. But with the help of some friendly beavers,
so we
an acorn hidden somewhere deep in the forest.
So we can use the same method here. Duplicate this clip. Duplicate this clip. So duplicate this clip and reverse the second one. Just so we have enough clips to play around with. So while it plays from here.
The river was wild, and Sunny felt small next to its rushing waters. But with the help of some friendly beavers, he safely crossed to the other side. The cave seemed dark and scary.
Simply crossed to the other side. So from here, you can now shorten this clip. You can now shorten this clip to work with this voiceover.
Other side. The cave seemed dark and scary at first, but Sunny took a deep breath and stepped inside. To his surprise,
So here I have two clips of the cave. So I want to replace this one to come first.
The cave seemed dark and scary at first, but Sunny took a deep breath and stepped inside. To his surprise, the noises belonged to friendly bats who were happy to see him. The who were happy.
That is it. So we check on the third scene and see where the voiceover starts. Okay. The cave seemed dark. Okay. So this is it. Now we have our clip. So what we can do to make this, this is a content for children. So this is a content for children, so it's always good to use some nice effects on it, some nice transitions in between the clips, except from these places
full of curiosity and dreams. Today,
at least anywhere that the scene changes, is always advisable to use some nice transitions. So in between these two clips, if you click on it, you're going to see where they ask you to choose different kind of transitions. So since it's for children, we can use some fancy transitions. You go over to camera. Let's look for something. Okay, let's say this swipe top left.
legendary gold.
Let's see how it works.
To find the legendary golden acorn hidden.
So you see it.
Just play
around with the transitions and put any transition of your choice. And this one, since this is supposed to be a continuation of the scene, we are not.
And Sunny felt small.
We can't put any transition here because it's supposed to continue. You see. So you only put transition where the scene is changing. Like here, we can either put transition or still leave it because they are still in the scene of the river. So you can
beavers. He safely crossed to the other side. The cave seemed dark.
Now here you put transition, is a different scene altogether. So let's look for slide. Let's look for a slide transition. So let's wait for it to load. So this is, let's see
The
this.
cave
This is beautiful. Let's see.
side. The cave seemed dark and scary at first, but Sunny took a deep breath and stepped inside. To his surprise, the noises belonged to friendly bats who were happy to see him. The wise owl looked down.
So look for another transition here. Let's go to slide. Let's go to the slide and look for a different transition. Let's look for this one.
The wise were happy to see him. The wise owl looked down at Sunny with kind eyes and said, "The golden acorn can only be found by those who show kindness and accept help from their friends." Sunny reached the top of the great oak tree, where the golden acorn glittered in the sunlight. But as he held it in his paws, he knew that his true reward was the friendship he had found on his journey.
So since we still have some few seconds here, we can duplicate this. So I'll have to reverse first before I trim the clip. I have to reverse first. So as you can see,
Found on his journey.
good. So I can now trim the clip down to match the audio. So this is it.
He had found on his journey.
Okay, now we can remove the ending. So that is it. So the next thing we're going to do is to look for a soundtrack, because it's always good to use soundtrack for
Sunny,
your video.
the brave little squirrel.
So for sound effects, simply go over to Pixabay, like I said, and search for, let's say, cartoon sound. No, cartoon background sound. Okay, let's. We'll have to keep looking. Okay, I'm done with downloading some sound effects for the cartoon. So we'll go over and click on sound. We'll come over here and select from the devices. Let's search for them. I have some. This is one. I can add it. Can go over to see their names because I didn't rename them. So let's see their names. Let's go to download histories. I have the old Hootin. Okay, these are the sounds. We have old Hootin, we have Comic 5, Cartoon Slide. Okay, these are the audios I downloaded. So I'll go over to sound again, add another one. We have Cartoon Slide. This is the other one, and the next one is Comic 5. So we'll go over and add the last sound, Comic 5. Okay, so let's play.
Sunny, the brave.
So the old Hootin is meant to come to where the scene where the owl is, so I have to move it down to this scene. So from here,
The wise owl looked down at Sunny.
so we can go over to the volume and reduce it so it doesn't sound too loud.
See him. The wise owl. The wise owl looked down at Sunny.
I have to still reduce it I don't like it to interfere with the voiceover.
The wise
Okay, so we can now duplicate it. So we'll have it for all the scenes where the owl is.
The wise owl looked down at Sunny with kind eyes and said, "The golden acorn can only..."
Okay, I can remove here. I can delete some so that it doesn't sound too repeatedly. So I can remove the ones in between. So we'll play it back.
The wise owl looked down at Sunny with kind eyes and said, "The golden acorn can only be found by those who show kindness and accept help from their friends."
So you see it. So here, I think there's a scene where we have a bat scene. So we're going to look for a bat sound. But for now,
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was always full.
So let's move this one away. Let's hear just one.
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was always full of curiosity and dreams.
Okay, I like the sound. That is the background sound. So we'll keep moving this one away until okay, I have to bring it to another. So I want it to be here.
He safely crossed to the other side. The cave seemed dark and scary at first.
So this is loud. Let's reduce it.
The cave seemed dark and scary at first, but Sunny took a deep breath and stepped inside. To his surprise, the noises belonged to friendly bats who were happy to see him.
So I want this one to end here. So from here, I'm going to split this and delete it. So this one, I'm going to duplicate it all through the video because it's the base sound. It's the cartoon sound I use, so it has to be everywhere till the video ends. So from here, I'm going to split it and delete the end. So let's play everything together.
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was always full of curiosity and dreams. Today, he would embark on his greatest adventure yet, to find the legendary golden acorn hidden somewhere deep in the forest. The river was wild, and Sunny felt small next to its rushing waters. But with the help of some friendly beavers, he safely crossed to the other side. The cave seemed dark and scary at first, but Sunny took a deep breath and stepped inside.
Okay, this sound, let me reduce it. Okay, not this. Let me reduce it. It seems a bit loud.
The cave seemed dark and scary at first, but Sunny took a deep breath and stepped inside. To his surprise, the noises belonged to friendly bats who were happy to see him. The wise owl looked down at Sunny with kind eyes and said, "The golden acorn can only be found by those who show kindness and accept help from their friends." Sunny reached the top of the great oak tree.
Okay, this is it. Let's see. Okay, so now that we're done with our editing and sound, let's add caption. Let's add auto caption, subtitles. Okay, so go over to your CapCut. Down you're going to see where there's text. You see caption. Click on caption and generate for all. Yes, leave it on all, not video all, and choose how you want the caption to be. Let's say this. Then click on generate. So it takes some time to generate the caption. Okay, this is it. We have our caption.
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was always full of curiosity and dreams. Today, he would embark on his greatest adventure.
So this is it. So just take your time and go through all the subtitles, especially if you did your voice over yourself, because sometimes your intonation, the auto caption might not get the words perfectly. So let's say for instance there was a mistake here. You just click on it and click on this pen icon here to edit the caption, to make the correction. You can see it. He knew. Let's say this is no. You can just come here and change it. But in this case we are correct because the voiceover was done by AI, so it's
True reward was the friendship he had found on his journey.
So this is it. This is how to add auto caption. So at the end of the scene, so for the branding, it's always good to brand your video, and especially you see each of the clips have this Pixverse name on it, so you can remove that. You can mask it with any of probably your name. So you can come over to here and click on sticker. Like let's say subscribe. You can click on this subscribe.
Always full of curiosity and dreams.
So adjust it from the beginning. So you can move it down here to cover this, to cover the name, and you can make it smaller. Just adjust it how you want. Let's say like this. So, and you drag it all over to the end of the clip, since it's supposed to appear to the end of the clip. So this is it.
The reward was the friendship he had found on his journey.
So you can use anything at all to cover the Pixverse logo on your clip. So this is it. And one important thing is, once you finish creating your content, at the end, let's say at the end you can add another image and look for a black background. Let's see, what is this? Okay, this is what we have. So let me show you what I mean. Let me remove the sound since I don't need the sound. Extract audio and delete, and I just need like few seconds of this, so I'll split and delete this. So at the end of this you have a dark screen, so in between you can add the fade to black effect, so that your video will not just stop, it will fade off gradually. As you can see, you can click on the effect and increase. Okay, it's already in 3 seconds. Okay, so it will fade off gradually. That is one. And secondly, you can add any text to it. Let's say click on text, click on add text. You can look for any of the presets, the presets to use. Let's hold on. Our style, let's look for style. Let's use red. And you can see follow us for more. Follow us for more. So this is it. You can increase it. Then you can add your channel name below it. As ACDC, it's Academy for Creators and Digital Skill. So this is it. So you can adjust the text to be the same with the black screen. So now you can also adjust the sound so that the sound will cover it too. This is is not the sound we need. So let's click on audio to get the sound. Okay, this is the sound we need, so we can adjust the sound.
On his journey.
You see, so we are good. Even at the beginning, you can add, if you already have a pre-rendered image or video of your channel's name. I remember somebody asked, how do I do my story sound? It's simple. You just come to the editing tool, type story, record your voice, and just do it the way you did it, like to edit it here and render it. So in the beginning, you can always add it. So let's say we are done.
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was...
Now, before you export, always create a cover for your content. Always create a cover for your content. It's very important. It will help people to recognize your content, so that the cover will not pick random clip from your video. So you can come here and add a text. Now you can type the title of your, let's say, Sunny the Brave Squirrel. So this is the name of our content. You can come here and select a color for it. You can choose anyone for it. You understand? You can even use a style for it, anyone you want. Let's say this. So you can take it up. So and you say save. So you have a cover content, a cover page. This is it, Sunny the Squirrel. So once you post on your social media, your Facebook, your YouTube, your Instagram, it will carry this cover. So once people are scrolling over, they'll see Sunny the Brave Squirrel. Then they can decide to play it. So we are done.
Sunny, the brave little squirrel, was always full of curiosity.
So we are done. So for you can come over here, select. Always leave it at least 720 pixel. If you want, you can increase to 1080. It will increase the quality, but it doesn't matter when you upload it to. And if your phone has 4K or 2K, you can see my phone renders in 2K and 4K quality. It doesn't matter, but because even if when I upload it to YouTube will still scale it down to 720 pixel. So you can just use 1080. It's fine. Then always leave it in 30 frames. Leave it because the AI generated the frames in 30. So if you reduce it, you might get some choppy images, some skipping images. So always leave it in 30 frames per second. Okay. And I think that is also we can export.
Brave little squirrel was always full of curiosity and dreams. Today, he would embark on his greatest adventure yet, to find the legendary golden acorn hidden somewhere deep in the forest. The river was wild, and Sunny felt small next to its rushing waters. But with the help of some friendly beavers, he safely crossed to the other side. The cave seemed dark and scary at first, but Sunny took a deep breath and stepped inside. To his surprise, the noises belonged to friendly bats who were happy to see him. The wise owl looked down at Sunny with kind eyes and said, "The golden acorn can only be found by those who show kindness and accept help from their friends." Sunny reached the top of the great oak tree, where the golden acorn glittered in the sunlight. But as he held it in his paws, he knew that his true reward was the friendship he had found on his journey.